This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon. And with tip-off coming up,
Well, guys,
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. Brent, we're already starting to hear some trade rumors out there. Is it ever too early to start making changes?
If you talk to any good GM, it's never too early to start thinking about how can I make this roster better.
Constant thought.
There are some times, though, and I think we've seen this through the years, where there might be a player that's on the roster that, whether there's a coaching change or his approach to the season, maybe it's a contract year and mentally he's not really where he needs to be, that sometimes teams examine that and think, might need to remove this now in order for us to get where we need to go. And that might be some of the reasons why, Kevin, we're hearing some names this early in the season.
Exactly. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
McCollum, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
To the inside, Markkanen. Nurkic with the block. McCollum right side. Over Levine, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
Well, defenses gear up to stop McCollum from the three-point line, but he can get around you into mid-range and settle in from there.
Dunn kicks to Allen. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. The shot, no good. Dunn with some nice D. Down low, here's Allen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And if you're at home trying to pinpoint what is different with AI's shoes, the answer is the color. Tonight, the debut of his custom colorways from Nike.
And to me, this shows that Nike views AI as a large part of their future. I wouldn't be surprised if his involvement with the brand keeps getting larger and larger.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Right block shot, and the shot is good.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, this is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already, if at all possible. Make someone else beat you.
Here's Aminu. No good from outside.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
Allen, that's good.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
And the shot goes down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Take a look at the history of the Portland Trailblazers, and part of the NBA since 1970. And the phrase Rip City, which has stuck with the team ever since winning that title back in 1977.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Markkanen with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Allen. 6 to shoot. Evan Turner pulls it in.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
To the left wing. Nurkic finds Lillard. Over Dunn on the money from 12 feet away. Lillard's got his first points of the night.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Lillard against Dunn. Allen outside. And the pass to Markkanen. In the corner, it's Levine. Allen against Turner. Here's Levine. Nice shot from the wing.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Levine against McCollum. Outside Turner. Portland needs to get off a shot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Chicago leading by 3. And here is Allen. 8 points for him. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And this is part of the patience of C.J. McCollum. In-air adjustments with the defender on him. You have to like that body control.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Pass to Markkanen. Dunn outside. To the paint. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. They get a hand on it.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Got that one up quick. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Lillard. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
So active defensively, and I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Aminu. Down low, Turner. He can't hit that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Zach Collins comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Layman subbed in for Turner. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Parker's checked in. Allen dishes to Levine. The 17-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Nurkic, and it's Gerald Green in for Lillard. Then for the Bulls, Marjanovic checked in for Carter. Evans comes in for Levine, and it's Moutier in for Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Allen finds Parker. Here's Moutier. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Moutier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he could not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
So it's Portland now. It's a 5-point game. Green taking his time here. Lock at 6. Here's Layman, defended by Allen.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
There's the pass to Moutier. Kicks to Parker. Allen outside. Back to Parker. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls another 3.
Parker liking to pull the trigger from that spot. That one got off pretty quick.
Layman pass to McCollum. Now here's Harkless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Here's Green. And it's good from the elbow.
Nice piece of work there. Give yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Evans kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Moutier. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Marjanovic finds Moutier. Now here's Allen. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Evans. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Layman gets the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. Now here's Allen. Defense right on him. From past the arc. Here's Marjanovic. Makes it off the glass. Marjanovic has got his first 2 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
To the middle. Parker with the steal. Here's Allen. It's deflected. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's Green on the assist by McCollum. Green's got his second basket of the game.
The CJ, such an effective 2-guard, not just a shooter and a great shooter at that, but a capable passer when his teammates are open.
Here's Layman, defended by Allen. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Collins dishes to McCollum. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Moutier pass to Allen. Evans outside. The league playing at a faster pace overall now. Will there ever come a time when every team will play with that same speed?
No, because one team will always be faster than the next. So it's never going to be exacting for every ball club. And as you and I have talked several times, Kevin, you got to play to your strengths. And even though teams are finding more positionless basketball players, some of these guys have attributes to their game where you want to get them in certain positions. That takes time.
It's all about personnel.
It's all about your personnel. And again, putting those guys in the proper place where they can succeed more often.
Taking a look at the Bulls. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Celtics was outstanding. He finished with 45 points and did a great job of moving the ball around on offense. His well as being active on the glass. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Inside, Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Green kicks to Lillard. Overdone, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Now Allen, last time 45 points for him. The dish to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
To the inside, Turner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Allen. He's got 14. He dishes it to Levine. 5 to shoot. Turner with the steal. From 8, again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Yeah, his shooting has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first.
Levine finds Allen. Back to Levine. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen passes to Allen. Aminu grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
McCollum's checked in for Green. Trailblazers leading by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Lillard with the bucket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
He can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss. They have no idea how to contain him.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in scoring, 2nd in free throw percentage, and he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Allen dishes to Markkanen. No good there.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Got that bucket in no time at all. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Back to Nurkic. 2 points. That one goes. Nurkic has got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Bulls trail by 7. And for Jusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
Knocked away. Stolen by Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's off from three-point range. Portland leading by 7. Now the feed to Aminu. On the wing, Turner. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dunn. And again, Chicago. No good. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period. Well, Damian Lillard, a star in this league for several years now. Whether that's recognized by an all-star appearance or not, it doesn't matter. He has been elite at the point guard position. Just a dynamic scorer and one of the more lethal players in the NBA, hoping to push Portland further and further at some point in his career. Ooh, excellent work getting that close to the basket. Got to be happy getting those type of shots.
Pass to McCollum over Levine, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness, zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Second left, and the last shot before the buzzer is off, and so that brings the first half to a close. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here's Lillard. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Just like it when he gets in there. McCollum using his wingspan to take advantage.
Bulls trail by 9. Dunn passes to Carter. Dunn with it. Allen kicks to Dunn. Back to Allen. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by McCollum. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Turner with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Shots good by Turner.
This is the area that Evan Turner has built his house, the mid-range, finding his way into the paint and scoring the basketball.
It's Allen on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Trailblazers leading by 9. McCollum feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Nurkic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
Portland, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. When it comes to veteran players, Bren, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate as
Right.
much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Allen's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the middle. Aminu against Markkanen. Lillard scanning the floor. Overdone. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. You look at Allen, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Damian Lillard down a few spots. Another guy that's having a great scoring season.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Well, as a defender, you cannot let Aminu get a full head of steam on the drive. That's his best offensive move.
And it's good, 2 points. And it's 29 points for Allen.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, CJ, one of those exemplary players that stayed all 4 years at Lehigh and then came into the league very, very polished and very ready for everything that the league was going to throw at him. Not just the defenses on the court, but the NBA lifestyle in general. And he learned to be a great leader here in Portland alongside Damian Lillard.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Harkless is subbed in for Evan Turner. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. This is to Nurkic. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Nurkic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And for McCollum, rare does someone who stayed all 4 years end up being such a star at the NBA level.
Well, McCollum's done just such a great job of improving his game even after coming into the league so polished, and how fortunate for Portland in the wake of losing one of their all-time greats in LaMarcus Aldridge to fill some of that scoring gap with a talented player like C.J. McCollum.
And the basket by Lillard.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And that one, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Lillard involving his guys, a great passer, and he makes a good decision there.
Allen finds Moutier inside, and it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now here's Lillard, defended by Moutier. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Allen picks to Moutier. Passes it to Marjanovic. Collins against Allen. Now the pass to Evans. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Allen. Shoots it. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harkless the pass to Collins. Excellent D there from Allen.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
To the middle, here's Collins, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Collins has got 7.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Unloads from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls trail by 16. Allen finds Evans. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Man, that's exactly the kind of ball rotation you'll want to see from Evans. Throws it to the wide open shooter.
Now here's Lillard. D right on him. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Marjanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nobody near Allen. Buries it from 3-point range. Allen's got 38 points.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Evans, and the dunk by Evans.
See his eyes get a little wide there, Kevin. Evans sees the lane and does not hesitate, sprints through for the easy 2.
Lillard, the pass to Collins. Kicks it to Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. Valentine grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen, that's good.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Basket counts.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Chicago calls timeout. Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Layman's checked in. Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. Here's Parker. Here's Marjanovic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Harkless. Over Parker. Misses off the left iron. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Blakeney passes to Allen. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Lillard. He kicks to Collins. 6 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Passes it to Marjanovic. The dish to Allen. Stolen by Collins. Here's Lillard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Evans kicks to Marjanovic. And stolen by Lillard. And here's the break. Over Evans. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Evans dishes to Allen. The pass to Blakeney. Back to Allen. Bucket is good. Allen's got 44.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
And Parker comes with the help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Bulls now. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Chicago, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Trailblazers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Layman pass to Lillard. Here's Layman. Clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. That one a little long.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Portland leading by 4. Lillard from outside buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Dunn is just an astonishing dunker, slamming it home with some real force.
McCollum against Levine. McCollum no good. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Parker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Green, he's checked in for Portland.
Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball's knocked loose. On against Lillard. 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Allen is out there with Parker, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Parker outside. Levine against Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Turner's checked in for Damian Lillard. Here's Layman. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dunn misses.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
And stolen by Dunn. Parker kicks to Dunn. Allen outside. Outside, Levine. A miss that time would have put him up.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Allen with it. Dunn outside. Back to Allen. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Green kicks to Aminu. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul. Free throw good. Nurkic. And here is Dunn. Pass to Allen. Levine against McCollum. Levine finds Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Over in the corner, Lillard. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Markkanen dishes to Allen. It's Levine atop the key. And the Bulls tack on two more.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
I feel like there's an uptick in the intensity as well. Fourth quarter, and it's closing time.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Portland. Turner comes in for Jake Layman. Allen's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 4. Right side Turner. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 4 assists in the game. Dunn up top. Turner covering. Dunn passes to Allen. Carter kicks to Dunn. Pass to Allen. Fades back. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes it to Nurkic. McCollum against Levine. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Portland converted.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls trail by 6. Dunn kicks to Allen. Markkanen against Aminu. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he sinks the second. Here's Lillard. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. Trailblazers leading by 5. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, the play from Nurkic was as good as they come. Terrific job getting deep inside there and nailing the shot.
And there's the pass to Allen to the right side. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. That one goes. Count it. Allen's got 57 points.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
Dunn passes to Allen. Back to Dunn. Over in the corner, Allen. From outside, off the mark. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Levine against McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot. Like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, a solid trip to the line there to help extend the lead.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Now here's McCollum. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but